If you're still looking for something to give up for Lent, how about the Pope's idea? He is urging people to stop being an internet troll. Pope Francis says we live in an atmosphere polluted by too much verbal violence and is asking people to give up useless words, gossip, and rumors.
I like that. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Jordan Schreier. We're just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we start with a breaking news alert this morning regarding a North Dakota state official. The state superintendent of public instruction is facing DUI charges. The North Dakota Highway Patrol arrested Kirsten Baszler around 10 last night on Memorial Highway in Mandan.
Troopers are not commenting on Baszler's blood alcohol content. Now, this is her second run-in with the law since being elected in 2012. Baszler was arrested for domestic assault involving her boyfriend in 2015, but those charges against her were later dropped. New this morning, Minnesota state troopers say alcohol was involved in a rollover earlier today, and it appears the passenger is to blame.
Troopers say a man was driving on Highway 71 in Wadena County around midnight when a woman in the passenger seat grabbed the steering wheel and jerked it, which caused the car to crash and roll into the ditch. The man was hurt, but not seriously. The State Patrol says the woman had been drinking.
Now, 9 minutes before the top of the hour, what can we expect when we head out the door and head to work or school? Well, let's check in with Lisa Green.
Good morning. We've got some quiet weather to start off. Some of us a little chillier than others here this morning. And we're waiting for that snow to arrive, another round of it. As we look outside here, you can see we've got cloud cover that's moved in overhead here in Fargo. But off to the east, that sunrise peeking through in that little sliver of our view here. So out to the east into Minnesota, more likely to be enjoying that sun once it's up a little bit after 7 o'clock. So to start, conditions look pretty good for the morning commute. However, as we work our way through the day, we just want to warn you that you might want to exercise some caution as we move through the daytime hours into the afternoon as well, because we'll have some chances for some snow and potential roads that are potentially a little bit more on the slick side here with that snow coming in. So here's a look at the latest radar and satellite map. Pretty quiet for most of us here in the valley, but just to the north and west, we're seeing those scattered snow showers over toward Minot and north of the border as well. And this is all working its way southeastward, so eventually impacting the Devil's Lake area, the Langdon area. It's just west of Stutzman County too, so this is going to be the focus for those snow showers impacting us first today, eventually advancing eastward. It's colder in northwest Minnesota. We're down to 13 below in Fosston, 3 in Fargo, 2 in Grand Forks, milder to the west. That's where we'll have our warmest temperatures this afternoon. And in your hour-by-hour planner, expect to have those snow showers continuing to work their way south and eastward through the day. So by 4 o'clock, Fargo might be seeing a little bit of snow for that drive home, that walk home from the bus stop. And looking at winds that are going to be light still, temperatures teens to some 20s for your highs today. Overnight, we may get another round of this snow, and this time there may also be a little bit of freezing drizzle mixed in, especially in our western viewing area. Something to keep in mind as we head into the overnight hours tonight and into tomorrow. So we're looking at light amounts, very light, a coating, maybe just a couple of flakes in some spots, up to an inch or so, especially out west where we might get a couple of rounds of this through tomorrow morning. After that, starting that warming process, and by the weekend, we're back into the 30s. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's traffic on the move.
Thank you, Lisa. Now, normally I like to finish this hour on one of the major roadways like I-29 or I-94, but I'm on 25th Street now, where they've announced the extension of a construction project that was really affecting the traffic flow yesterday. Now, as you just saw what we just passed, one of these northbound lanes is going to be closed for today as they continue to work on water utilities there. Now that lane is expected to be closed through the end of the day on Monday, so that's going to be affecting traffic flow for quite some time. In the later hours of the morning, 25th Street gets really busy. You can see it's already starting to build up a little bit here, and anyone who went through that construction area yesterday knows how much of a headache it was. Well, we can expect that headache to last until Monday. We're going to be funneling traffic into one lane right before I-94. Speaking of I-94, the traffic flow over on that interstate was looking fairly busy. However, it was still moving really smoothly. It was more crowded than what we're used to seeing around this time, but it was still moving smoothly. Everyone was going about the speed limit, and there was enough room around vehicles to be sustainable. We're going to keep checking out the roadways in the next hour on the Fargo CW, but for now, for your traffic on the move, I'm Devin Fry.
Researchers with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration confirm there is enough water in the valley's snow to produce major flooding for many areas. The agency's pilots just got a look at conditions from the sky this week.
They say the Red River Valley is a prime point of interest because of the amount of people and property along the river. Our flood forecast will be tweaked again a little later today when the National Weather Service releases its latest flood forecast. Plans are on hold for a 200-home development in Horace. Neighbors tell Valley News Live they're not happy with how crunched together the houses in the new development near River's Edge would be. They say for every existing home or lot, there would be 3 new homes. The city is tabling the proposal and will look at it again at its March 10th meeting.
Delta Airlines is suspending flights between Minneapolis and Seoul, South Korea because of concerns over the coronavirus. The suspension will be in place for about 2 months, starting this Saturday until April 30th. And the CDC is reporting the nation's first coronavirus case of unknown origin. The person was not exposed to anyone known to be infected with the virus and hadn't recently traveled outside the U.S.
Right here in the Valley, emergency management teams are taking precautions. Experts say to make sure you let your healthcare provider know if you've traveled outside of the country recently. And again, the best ways to protect yourself are to wash your hands and, of course, cover your coughs and sneezes and stay home when you're sick. Minnesota lawmakers have reached a major milestone in their efforts to establish an affordable insulin program. Yesterday, the DFL-controlled House passed an insulin bill that would create an emergency insulin access program.
House DFL leaders say their latest bill has a couple changes from previous versions, beginning with connecting patients in need to longer-term help. The bill includes the Medicare population and included a cap on copays of insulin.
Make-A-Wish is celebrating its 3rd annual Wishes in Flight today, and they're calling on you to help.
And the Valley Today's Abby Furchner is live this morning with more on how we can grant some wishes today. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm here with Billy Zelke, who is the President and CEO of the Make-A-Wish North Dakota chapter. And today is a really big day. You're celebrating your 3rd year of the Miles Drive. But how can people help with the Wishes in Flight Miles Drive?
Well, you can help. It's very easy. Just give a call at 800-362-9474 or go on our website and find the donation form for airline miles, and is minimum of 1,000 United or Delta miles, or the sky's the limit. You can help wishes like Alka's come true.
Yeah, and we are here with Alka Singh, who was a Make-A-Wish kid, and now you're a Make-A-Wish ambassador. But I want to just talk about how Make-A-Wish has really helped you through your rough time.
So Make-A-Wish came into my life when I was going through a really hard time, you know, those hospital visits, those doctor visits, not knowing what the next day was going to be like was difficult. So Make-A-Wish really stepped in and really provided me that foundation of love and support in addition to my family.
Yeah. And so what was your wish, and where did you get to go?
My wish was to actually go to the Bahamas, and I got to stay in the amazing resort of Atlantis.
That sounds like so much fun. So as you can see, just a simple donation. It takes 5 minutes to call and make that donation. And I know 75% of all wishes involve travel. And so it's really important to, make some time today. Like I said, it's so simple. You just got to call or go to the website, and we'll have all that information up on valleynewslive.com. And you can start donating right now. There's no time limit. So go ahead and visit our website.
Yeah, we do have that up right now. You can go to our website or use our Valley News Live news app to get that phone number. Super easy to do. Get it done before you go to work.
Yeah, and it costs you nothing. Just donate airline miles. Doesn't cost you anything. Abby Furchner reporting live. Thank you very much. Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question: about 1/3 of us admit that we are embarrassed by this.
The answer? Oh, I would be in this. The cleanliness of our car. All the time, my husband's like, how does it get so messy in there? I don't know.
It's not fun to clean it out during the winter time. It's cold. It's just not fun. So I'm with you on that. But it is cold out there. We're looking at temperatures below 0 in Minnesota this morning. Mm-hmm. We also have some snow heading our way too that you'll want to watch out for. We're looking at your radar right now. You can see snow just outside of our viewing area, starting to push into the Devil's Lake region this morning. You can see some snow over Minot at the moment. It should be pretty light, but there may be enough accumulation up to about an inch that it could impact your travel today and even into tonight. So we'll have more on that coming up throughout the day.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us for more live, up-to-the-minute news and weather right now on the Fargo CW.